Hi friends. Well, as you can see, I am back in the garden today, and I wish you could be here with me because this is what I consider the perfect day. It is just beautiful. It is beautiful temp-wise. Of course, the sun is out. The air is filled with the scent of lilac because I do have two miniatures, and the scent is absolutely incredible. So today I want to work on getting my dahlias planted. I believe I only have 5 or 6 bulbs that I had purchased at Russell's. I shared that with you a few videos ago. But what I've decided to do is, this is my first year of planting these bulbs because I only have a few. I am going to put them in my raised bed garden. This is what I call my little kitchen garden, and I call it that because I have a few vegetables planted, some herbs, of course, and then I am scattering some flowers in here. All things that I will be able to use in my kitchen. And if I want to do any form of canning, I plan on just purchasing those from one of the many local organic farmers stands that I have around me. So I will be supporting my neighbors also. The raised beds that I have are much smaller than the garden I had in Michigan. So I'm trying something a little different this year, where I'm actually putting in probably more flowers than I am vegetable plants. I have sown all of the seeds that I wanted to put into this area. So today I'm going to work on some bulbs, and then I am going to run quickly to the greenhouse because I haven't purchased my green pepper plants yet that I want to get in here. Now, I am a little behind simply because I have had a kind of a busy week this week, and when I say busy, it's fun busy. But on Wednesday, I had some errands to run in kind of the southern New Hampshire, northern Massachusetts area, and I decided to take the afternoon and go to a couple of little towns that I wanted to visit, have a little me time, and of course I took you along with me. That particular area of Massachusetts is an area I always recommend, especially to people visiting New England for the first time. Of course, you have to see Boston. That is a must. But the second town that I always recommend is Concord, Massachusetts. Now, I was not in Concord this past Wednesday. However, I go there all the time, and I have taken you with me before. But if you are coming out, I highly recommend you see Concord, Massachusetts. It's a must. And the drive from Concord, Massachusetts to, say, Groton, Massachusetts is just beautiful. I promise you will see some beautiful old New England homes. You will see some quaint little towns. I believe the drive is Route 2A. You don't want the highway. I think Great Road turns into 2A. Please don't quote me on that. Do your own research. But today what I'm going to be sharing with you is, on my way home, I did stop in Harvard, Massachusetts, just a little south of Groton. Again, a beautiful little town. So I stopped there at their general store. I grabbed a little tuna wrap and an iced tea, and the iced tea was a watermelon hibiscus, absolutely delicious. So I grabbed that and I had my lunch, and then I walked around the little town square and I took some video for you of just the homes in that cute little town. If the timing works out for you, I highly recommend stopping at Gibbet Hill in Groton for a lunch or a dinner. It is just wonderful. It's beautiful. The grounds are beautiful and the food is delicious. Several years ago, we actually, as a family, had our Thanksgiving dinner there. It was when we still lived in Michigan. Our daughter lived out here in Boxborough, and we decided to have our Thanksgiving dinner there, and we still talk about it to this day. It's so good. It's an experience to have. And that's why I always recommend this area, because when my daughter lived in Boxborough, I toured all of those beautiful little towns. And then from Groton, I highly recommend that you head north to Hollis, New Hampshire. That is probably one of my all-time favorite New Hampshire towns for sure. And Hollis is actually where I took you with me on Wednesday. I made a stop at Brookdale Farm. Now, I have taken you there before. I've also taken you to Lull Farm, which is next door. And you'll see, they just have so many fun things. Obviously, this time of year, a lot of flowers and plants and so much more. Definitely worth your stop. And then I'm going to take you through a little bit of the village of Hollis. Absolutely adorable. Someday when I grow up, I want to live there. The little town of Hollis is just so quaint. I highly recommend it. So that's what we're doing today. So many of you do ask for recommendations or ideas on places to visit when you're here in New England. So here are a couple. Like I said, I do have videos that I have done in the past highlighting those towns. So go ahead and take a look through some of my old videos. I am going to get to work planting. I have plenty of work to do. So let's get started and let's go to Harvard, Massachusetts. Thank you so much for joining me today, friends. I hope you all have a wonderful week, and we will see you next time. Bye-bye.